I've always been like the class clown ever since I was a kid, so I was able to try different things. I was able to be different and not be afraid to go out on a limb.
Now, Kristen Russo.
In the fast-paced realm of hip-hop drama always seems to be brewing, and the latest spat between two legends, Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight, is no exception. But hold on to your seats, because this time, things just got personal. Allegations of infidelity are flying, and Suge Knight isn't holding back. So, what's the tea? Let's spill it all. But before we delve into the latest revelations from Suge, it's crucial to rewind the clock and revisit the tumultuous history between these two titans. While their recent declarations of mutual respect might have painted a picture of camaraderie, the truth is, Snoop and Suge had a long-standing feud that's been smoldering for years, fueled by betrayal, power struggles, and a clash of egos.
As opposed to being smart enough to understand that our differences were never different. It was just a minor miscommunication, you know.
It all began in the heyday of Death Row Records, a time when Suge Knight held court as the enigmatic kingpin of the West Coast rap scene. Snoop Dogg, fresh off the streets of Long Beach, found himself catapulted into the spotlight under Suge's wing. But behind the scenes, tensions simmered as Snoop, alongside Dr. Dre, sought creative freedom while Suge maintained an iron grip on the label's operations.
Because everybody else was scared of that.
Right.
Everybody, that's when Suge Knight was the monster, the boogeyman.
Right.
That's when he was the boogeyman.
As Snoop's star ascended with its Doggy Style and The Dogfather, cracks began to form in his relationship with Suge. The final straw came when Snoop departed Death Row, citing a desire to distance himself from the label's violent image. In a scathing diss track titled Pimp Slapped, Snoop publicly denounced Suge, igniting a feud that would define their relationship for years to come. The animosity between the two reached its zenith in 2002, culminating in a heated confrontation at the Vibe Awards. Witnesses recounted the tension-filled atmosphere, with Snoop and Suge on the brink of physical altercation before being separated by none other than Steve Harvey. The incident underscored the deep-seated animus between the former collaborators, laying bare the irreconcilable differences that had driven them apart.
This felt right. You know, I was in the middle of a gangster-ass record when I decided to do this.
Really?
Yeah.
Despite years of animosity, a glimmer of reconciliation emerged in 2013 when Snoop publicly acknowledged Suge's contributions to their shared history. In a candid interview, Snoop reflected on the heartless era of Death Row Records, acknowledging the role Suge played in shaping their legacy. This newfound perspective paved the way for a long overdue reconciliation, culminating in a face-to-face meeting between Snoop and Suge in Las Vegas.
So we made the business decision to be cool with each other, because I don't hate him. And he don't hate me.
As the dust settled on the shaky truce between Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight, it seemed like a tale of two trajectories. While Snoop veered toward redemption, embracing religion and advocating for peace, Suge, ever the provocateur, seemed intent on stoking the embers of their long-standing feud into a raging inferno.
I just felt like, it was time to say something to, take the party and put it on pause and speak to some real...
While Snoop underwent a profound transformation, his former mentor took to the public arena, armed with accusations that cut deep into the heart of Snoop's carefully crafted image. It was a narrative of contrasts, one that blurred the lines between truth and speculation, leaving fans and critics alike grasping for answers in a whirlwind of controversy. Snoop is a rat. He's a police informer. This is the only guy who never goes to jail no matter what. I don't like rats, Suge Knight declared in a scathing interview with Page 6, igniting a firestorm of speculation. The accusation, laden with implications of betrayal and deceit, struck at the core of Snoop's credibility, challenging the very foundations of his persona. For Snoop, who had painstakingly shed his gangsta image in favor of a newfound devotion to religion and pacifism, the allegations came as a bitter pill to swallow. I used to answer hate with hate. Like, if you hate me, I hate you more, but now I answer hate with love. Snoop had once professed his journey toward redemption a beacon of hope for many. Yet, as Suge's accusations reverberated through the media landscape, casting a shadow over Snoop's hard-won reputation, the rapper found himself confronted with a harsh reality. The ghosts of his past, once thought to be laid to rest, now returned with a vengeance, threatening to unravel the delicate tapestry of his reinvention.
And adapt to any environment and be a chameleon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got to go back to where I'm comfortable at.
But Suge's assault didn't stop there. With a ruthlessness that bordered on obsession, the embattled mogul turned his sights toward the darkest chapter in hip-hop history, the assassination of Tupac. In a shocking revelation on his podcast, Collect Call, Suge insinuated that Snoop may have played a role in the events leading up to PC's untimely demise, sending shockwaves through the industry. As far as the puppy situation, I really gotta have a real conversation with Snoop. I knew that Tupac did everything right by him by putting him on All Eyes on Me, speaking about him and being real with him. And if it's true what they say, faced it's gonna be a lot of explaining to do, Suge ominously remarked, his words dripping with menace. For Snoop, the implications were damning. Accused of complicity in one of hip-hop's most notorious, unsolved mysteries, he found himself thrust into the spotlight once again, this time under a harsher glare. The veneer of respectability he had painstakingly cultivated threatened to crumble under the weight of Suge's allegations, leaving him vulnerable and exposed. But Suge wasn't done yet. With a tenacity bordering on obsession, he set his sights on the very foundation of Snoop's empire, Death Row Records. In a stunning twist, Suge cast doubt on the legitimacy of Snoop's ownership of the iconic label, alleging fraud and deception on a grand scale. Snoop has a partner, which is Michael Harris. They committed fraud, they bankruptcy fraud. I didn't lose my company by doing anything wrong. They went in and the lawyer didn't show up and they got a default judgment, Suge asserted, his voice dripping with contempt. For Snoop, the allegations strike at the heart of his legacy, threatening to unravel the very fabric of his identity. The label that is once his home, his refuge in a storm of controversy, now stands as a symbol of betrayal and deceit. As Suge's accusations reverberate through the industry, Snoop finds himself caught in a maelstrom of doubt and uncertainty, his once unshakable confidence shaken to its core.
Rewriting history is some trying to rewrite history.
As if Snoop didn't have enough on his plate dealing with Suge's allegations, the latest bombshell from the incarcerated mogul has sent shockwaves through the industry. In a series of scathing posts on X, Suge Knight took aim not only at Snoop's professional reputation, but also at his personal life, alleging infidelity on the part of Snoop's wife, Shante Broadus. The drama unfolded on social media when Suge posted a photo of Shante vacationing in Hawaii with another man, accompanied by a caption that read, "You pray for me, Snoop Dogg. Okay, I'll pray your wife stop going to Hawaii with other men." The post ignited a firestorm of speculation and controversy, with fans and critics alike weighing in on the alleged indiscretion. But Suge didn't stop there. When some of his followers pointed out that the photo was old, he promptly shared a more recent picture of Shante with the same man, further fueling the rumors. With each post, Suge seemed intent on dragging Snoop's personal life into the spotlight, adding another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. While the authenticity of Suge's claims remains unconfirmed, industry sources suggest that there may be some truth to the allegations. According to insiders, Shante and Snoop's marriage has long been plagued by rumor of infidelity, with both parties facing accusations of straying from their marital vows.
The few like if we really dig, I believe we're gonna find probably 3 or 4 dudes over the years that she had long-term side piece.
The beef between Snoop and Suge, which dates back decades, has always been characterized by its intensity and volatility. From their days at Death Row Records to their current status as rivals in the hip-hop world, the two have never shied away from airing their grievances in public. But with Suge's latest salvo, the feud has taken on a new dimension, one that threatens to irreparably damage Snoop's reputation both personally and professionally. In the wake of Suge's allegations, Snoop has remained relatively tight-lipped, choosing instead to let his actions speak for themselves. However, his silence has only served to fuel speculation, with many wondering how the rapper will choose to address the latest scandal to rock his world. But it's not just the accusations from Suge that have tongues wagging. Snoop himself is known as a serial cheater, so everything is complicated there. Remember when Instagram influencer Celine Powell dropped those bombshell allegations back in 2019, claiming to have had an affair with Snoop? It was a scandal that shook at the foundations of Snoop's seemingly stable marriage to Shante Taylor.
Turmoil and the stuff that I put her through in my journey on becoming successful, because I had no understanding of what I was doing her, how I was hurting her.
And let's not forget the video that surfaced, allegedly showing Snoop in a compromising situation. Even his rival rapper 69 chimed in, dragging Snoop for filth over the infidelity rumors. It's safe to say that Snoop's personal life has been a roller coaster of drama and scandal. In the midst of all this chaos, Shante Taylor, Snoop's wife, didn't stay silent. She took to Instagram with cryptic posts that seemed to allude to the allegations. Have you ever watched somebody you love turn into somebody you don't know? Read one post, accompanied by a caption, "Where did we go wrong?" Another post featured an image of a snake's open mouth with the words, "This is a snake's mouth. It all makes sense now." The timing of these posts couldn't have been more telling, leaving fans speculating about the state of Snoop and Shante's marriage.
Well, she just a strong black woman off the tippy. You know what I'm saying?
And let's not forget about Snoop's dear departed mother, Beverly Tate. Known for her unwavering love for her son, she wasn't afraid to call him out when he messed up. When Snoop unleashed a fiery tirade against Gayla King in the aftermath of Kobe Bryant's tragic passing, it was his mom who put him in check. As Snoop himself recounted, she didn't say I was wrong. She didn't say I was wrong. She just said, "You know, I raised you better than that. You're a representation of us." As the saga between Snoop Dogg and Suge Knight unfolds, it's clear that this feud is far from over. But amidst the chaos, one thing's for sure, the truth always comes out in the end. What do you think about Suge's latest bombshell? Do you believe there's any truth to his allegations, or is it all just smoke and mirrors? And what about Snoop's own history of infidelity? Do you think it adds credibility to Suge's claims, or is it simply a case of pot calling the kettle black? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned for more juicy gossip and scandalous revelations. Thanks for watching.